Hey guys, this is Brian, aka Texas Treasures, and today I'm bringing you another closet review and eBay review. I will be reviewing a closet on Poshmark and one on eBay. On my first closet review, which I did a few days ago, I had a comment from Susie Deschamps, and forgive me if I mispronounce your name, and she asked me to take a look at both her Poshmark closet and her eBay closet. She says she has 327 listings. And let me see. She said, let me just read it verbatim. She said, I would love to have you look at my closet. It's Susie Souls on Poshmark. She cross-lists on eBay, saying she's not getting sales over there. And she just thanked me for the first video. So let's go ahead and take a look at her closet over at Poshmark, and then we will later check her eBay store. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. And I'd also appreciate if you smash the like button down below, and then feel free to comment. Also, if you would like for me to also look at your closet on Poshmark and or eBay, just comment below. Give me some information, your email, and I can touch bases with you, and I can take a look at it, see if we can help you with your sales. All right. So let's see. Here we have Susie at Susie Sold. Let's take a look at about. Susie's been on Poshmark since October 2019. So good job getting started. You've only been going a few months. So good job getting that started. Here we have some love notes. That's one of the features about Poshmark where your buyers can leave you positive feedback. Gorgeous shirt. She was happy with these shoes. And let's see. And we got a couple more love notes here. All right, but let's get into her closet. So she had 327 listings. I see she's up to 330. Obviously, she's listed a couple of new items in her closet. And let's see what's going on here, right? All right, here we have a White House black market dress. Looks like we have it being modeled. I don't know if that's Susie or someone else. If you can, and I love this, if you can get someone to model it, or if you can model your own clothing, it definitely will help with the sales because buyers can get an idea of what it looks like. I also like the fact that we're using looks like a half mannequin on a white wall. And here are 3 pictures. So on the pro side, I love the model use. Now, like I said on my previous video, I would go ahead and use Foto Fuze on this, right? The Foto Fuze app, which I showed previously. As a matter of fact, let's pull it up real quick. Foto Fuze. Because what it does is it takes an item like this, and then you use the app, you highlight it, and then it gives you this beautiful pure white background. Look at the difference between these two photos. Which one do you think is going to sell better, right? Here's somebody actually modeling one. Look at the difference. So if you would have used Foto Fuze for this, imagine that pure white background, make a world of difference. Second picture, I see it looks like you're using some artificial lighting. We do have some shadows here that like the shadows aren't great. You are going up against a whitish wall. Once again, maybe Foto Fuze that. I will in the link below, in the description below, you will find a list of links that I use for some light boxes, some different LED ring lights, some items that I use to try to get better pictures. Feel free to check those out, guys. And it is good to give, obviously, you want to give the brand and the sizing information, but we're only using 3 pics here, right? Maybe we could give a close-up pic of the detail, right? They give you 8 pics. Maybe you don't have to use all 8, but I would try to use more than 3. Maybe use the model, get a picture from some different angles since we already have the dress on, maybe from the back or the sides. I think that would help. All right. Here we have a red brand short sleeve dress. Same thing, like Foto Fuze on this would help out. We are getting it from different angles. We're getting the back. We're getting on the basics. Now on a blouse or a top, this is fine, right? You don't need to go crazy on it. And even on the Photo Fuse, you don't always have to Photo Fuse all the pictures, but the first one, the one that's going to show up in the news feed when people are scrolling, right? That's the one that I always try to get at least one Photo Fused picture. Oh, these pants. Now, we got some Free People jeans. Now this picture, now, and here's the dilemma with pants or jeans, right? Poshmark has this square box, but obviously you can't get all the pictures in a square box. So what do you do? Do you take the one with the where you get the whole jean in there, or do you try to get a close up? It's hard to get that full shape. I tend to try to use the V shape. Here, let me pull up mine real quick. And by the way, and not like I'm a be-all expert. I don't have all the greatest photos by any stretch of the imagination. Um, Here's my closet. Let's see. I've been listing men's pants recently. So let's see if we can find some. Like right here, right? And these aren't the greatest of all pictures, but I kind of like this V cut. You get the whole pant in one picture. Get the bottom of the pants, and I should have steamed these to be honest, right? Like if I'm being fair, like I have a steamer that I use, and I was lazy, I didn't steam it. Got pictures of the fronts showing the zipper, the brand, the back, the back pocket on these Polo Ralph Lauren's. Um, so maybe try to incorporate that, some V cuts. This picture is fine, the brand is fine, but just you know try to get that V cut picture in there. And so that's kind of what I'm seeing is like the lighting on most of these isn't good. It looks like you're taking these inside is what I would assume. I don't know if you have natural light that you could use to get better lighting. Looks like this one you did on a bed, which is okay. The flat lay's okay. Actually, the color doesn't look too bad on this. Maybe if this was photo fused, at least one of them, it would be great. All right, so I would say, yeah, that's one of the things is the lighting. Definitely need to work on the lighting. Um, oh, and here's another thing. Like I noticed this, I was looking at your closet earlier, the shoes, right? um, this angle, I'm not crazy about this angle. It's hard to tell much about this shoe. You're given an overhead pic. Now that's okay for one of your pictures. And then look, your second picture, we're getting it from the back. And then we're getting these overhead pictures. You do want to get a picture of the bottom, that's good. But we're not getting any profile pictures. I personally believe the profile pictures are key, right? Here, let's look at some of my solds because I do sell a lot of shoes and see what I'm doing. And here, some of these were before I was using Photo Fuse. Like here's one where I recently started using it. Look at the difference, right? I like this 3/4 picture myself. I think it looks better. And then I just turn it quarters, right? Turn it a quarter each time. Here's the profile and then another quarter pick. And then we get it from the front, get the quarter pick from the back. I'm just turning a quarter pick, get the bottoms, show the size and the stock number, like Kohans have stock numbers. I just think that really shows the shoe off a lot better. That versus like your picks here. So I would the way you the way you take pictures of shoes, I would totally redo that. All right. So now let's look at some of your solds to see what's going on there. All right, and good job. You are definitely selling some things on Poshmark. I think you're off to a good start. Only starting in October. And what I like to do, these are the ones that I've sold most recently. You got a White House black market top, limited dress, Lulu Row dress, diesel watch. Nice. And look at these jeans. Now, see the background on these? These look so much better. What's the difference here? Let's take a look. That's that pure white background. It looks like you used photo. Did you use Photo Fuse here and here? And seeing you don't have to do it on all of them. It looks like you use Foto Fuze, and those pictures just look a lot better. Let's sort from high to low. Let's see what the top end of your closet's looking like. Oh, look at it. See, now these boots, these look so much better. Look at that. You got the profile picture, you got the pure white background. Looks like you definitely were using Foto Fuze here. If not, you must have taken these in a very bright light box. Like I use a Havix light box. It's in the links in the description below. So it's a great light box. And these look so much better. And look, you got $85. Of course, they're Uggs, and that's a great brand to sell. So here's one of my questions. Let's what type of model are we working here as far as sourcing? Got a pair of Uggs, Fendi hobo bag, a Diesel men's watch, a pair of Coach shoes, Miss Me jeans, Lululemon. So you've got some good brands in here. That's definitely good. Are these clothes? I'm assuming you're running this. What's your business model? Like for me, when I started at garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales. Now moving into storage unit auctions that I buy. Are you thrifting these? Are you picking these up at garage sales? Are these from your own closet? I'm just kind of curious. You do have some pretty good brands here, and that's good job. You got quite a few sold here. But it's kind of the same picture, the problems we were talking about earlier, right? That need the white background, the shoes, we need to work on the angles. But you're doing a pretty good job. Another thing I like to do, and I've talked about this on some of my other videos, is I like to see, here's your news feed, right? And I like to look at likes. And I like to do this at least once or twice a day. And so what I would recommend is pick a time. That 9 p.m. party is a good time to do this, between 8 to 9 p.m. Is come in here and click on this item that somebody has liked, right? Go to offer or price drop, and you can send an offer to the likers. Let's say I'm going to do 20% off, and I'm going to give them a discount on shipping, and I'm going to submit it. And that's going to go to all the likers who have liked this in the past 90 days, right? And if you do that consistently, and actually I find it's faster to do this on the phone actually. Now look at all these likes I've had. So what I will do is I will do these in 12-hour intervals. So I would sit down, I'm not going to do it now, but I would go all the way back like 12 hours and send offers to likers on all these items. It almost always converts in at least to a couple sales. And then I do it again in the morning. So send offers to likers. Do, a lot of reselling is being consistent, right? Coming up with a game plan. I do that at least once, usually twice a day. So, how are you going to convert these into more sales? All right. So, question: what type of model are you working here? I would say you're doing a good job. You've only been starting since October. Um, and if you're really trying to do a volume game, you may want to consider using Sellhound, right? It's a great app. You take pictures of your items. It guides you through the pictures, the angles. You send it to Sellhound. They do the research. They give you a title. Let's go back to what you have available. They give you a title and a rich description, and then they send it back to you, and then you can approve it. It goes to eBay, and then I cross list to Poshmark as well. Now, just kind of looking at your titles, good. Looks like we're leading with a brand. You want to do that, Miss Me Jeans, Free People, Kate Spade, Miss Me. So yeah, good job on the titles. They look good. Let's take a look at the descriptions. Now, the descriptions you could probably do a little better. And if you use Sellhound, let me give you an example of the titles they give you. The titles in the description. Let me go by just in. All right, these are sold. So let's go to available. And I do wholesale and I do one-offs. Like here's some of these white backgrounds I was talking to you about with Foto Fuze. Look how good that looks. All right, but like right here, let's pick on this, right? And I should have Foto Fused this one. I didn't. It looks a little tacky, to be honest. But they give me this lovely title, and then they fill out all this in the description, right? They give you a lot of information, the brand, color, sizing, material, country of manufacturer, all that information they put in there. Whereas when you come to yours, you have Miss Me jeans, great shape. You do have the waist and the inseam, which is fine, which is good. On women's, I know sometimes you might want to do the rise here, do the measurement on the cuff, and the you will love them. A1. I like that. That's your bin number, right? This is where it is in your inventory. So you're doing a good job of using, it looks like you got an inventory system. I would just kind of fill out a little bit more in the descriptions because you don't want to get those messages. Oh, can you give me this size and that measurement and that measurement? Just try to beat them to the punch. And like this one's soft surround. Oh, okay, that's the brand name. All right. So overall, the closet's looking good. You're having some good sales. I think if you just got your pictures to look better with the pure white background, try to get eight pictures in your listing. Let's work on the description. Get a little bit more information in the description. And if you do those things, I think your sales will pick up even more. Now, you also have an eBay store. So let's take a look at your eBay store. Sarah Susie, looks like you have 330 ratings or feedback. So that's good, right? 100% feedback. I love it. 7 in the past month, 40 in the past 6 months, 12, 46 in the past year. So you said you're not getting any sales. I mean, obviously that's a bit of hyperbole, an exaggeration. Your feedback's good, so you are getting some sales, but obviously you're wanting to juice that, right? To accelerate it. You have 145 items listed. Let's look at your sell-through rate. How many have sold? You've got 33 that have sold out of 145. So what's that, about 20%? About a 20% sell-through rate. These are some that have ended recently. Let's look at the ones that have sold for the highest money. Holy cow. Walt Disney, Crystal, Dumbo, Timothy, very rare limited, $276. Nice sell there. You got a Cobra driver for 185. Now, this is what I love about eBay, right? You can sell fashion on both eBay and Poshmark, but eBay is good for these other items, right, that you can't sell on Poshmark. The drivers, golf clubs. Looks like we got somebody golfing in the family. The collectibles, and collectibles are a great category. Obviously, you're seeing these Disney collectibles. There you have a fashion piece. I don't like that background, but it's still sold, right? Took an offer for a little bit less than 35 on the bag. These right here, these Miss Me jeans, I don't think I'd want that as my first picture, but it's still sold, right? But let's take a look at that. Your first picture, it's not really showcasing the quality of the jeans. I would, hmm. Like personally, I like that picture. I am struggling here. Click on it. But maybe just focus, like I like to focus on the back, the mismatchings, those embellishments up above, right? But it's still sold. But the thing is, right, if you get the better backgrounds, the better pictures, your items will sell for more money and sell for quicker. You got got a tennis racket. So if you're not selling on eBay, guys, you are missing out. You got the Santa reindeer, and we got some fashion pieces. So, I mean, a lot of it's the same things, right? Good job cross-listing. It definitely speeds up your sell-through rate. I also sell on eBay and Poshmark. Used to sell on tons of platforms, and I've kind of narrowed it down to these two. Um, wow, you got brand new. Let's look at your shipping. So we got free shipping on these. Free shipping. Are you doing free shipping on? No, that's $3. The top is 7. These are 6. Free shipping, 3 on that small item plus $6 shipping, free shipping on the shoes. I don't see a clear-cut shipping strategy, right? And I know there's a debate between free shipping and charging for shipping. I mostly charge for shipping, guys. like these jeans, the 650. And by the way, if you're not using pirateship.com, I would use that. You can put things like these jeans would go in a poly bag. Well, first of all, you might be able to put them in a padded flat rate envelope, and the shipping on those would probably be like $7.50. So you're not charging enough to quite cover for the shipping. It is offsetting your shipping cost. If it were me, like I would list these at $9.95, and I could probably get them in a padded flat rate envelope for like $7.50. And if not, I can use a poly bag on Pirate Ship, and still save a couple of bucks on shipping. So I would try to. You're obviously not doing calculated shipping, but maybe try to standardize your shipping. And since you're already charging for shipping, maybe experiment and raise your shipping up a little bit on some of these items, like these jeans. Instead of $6.50, try $8.95 or $9.95. I sell jeans like that and don't have a problem with that shipping amount, because I know this isn't quite fully covering your shipping cost. Same thing on this jacket right here. I would do this at $9.95. So a little free shipping on the shoes. I also charge shipping on the shoes. And if you're not going to charge shipping, if you're going to do the free shipping, then kind of calculate that into your price and raise it up. The same thing as we were talking about on the other Poshmark shoes. Instead of getting that overview, let's work on trying to get different angles. All right. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, there we got the top. That's not bad. That's not bad. But try to get more of those angle photos in. But you got some sales on eBay. So when you're saying you're getting those sales, obviously you're like everyone else. We want a faster sell through rate. Um, so I would just focus on the quality of the pictures. Maybe use some Photo Fuze. Try to get a standardized shipping model. Um, all this golf gear, the sports equipment's good. So looks pretty good overall. By the way, guys, if you haven't liked the video, please smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Comment below if you would like for me to do a review of your Poshmark and or eBay store. So, kind of my takeaways. Overall, I think you're doing a good job. Oh yeah, let's talk. Yeah, I forgot this. Your shares, right? You said you had 327. This was in an email. You told me you had 327 items in your Poshmark closet, and your self shares on 30 days was at what, like 19,487. So you're definitely sharing your closet, which is good. But I would recommend try to share it 3 times a day, even if you need to get somebody to help you to do that. And I did the math earlier. If you did 327 3 times a day over a 30-day period, which is a month, you'd be looking at about 29, almost 30,000, and you're getting about 19,000. So try to get those shares up a little bit. Are you sharing during the parties, especially that 9 p.m. party? Are you sending offers to likers? If you'll add those few things in, along with trying to get the white backgrounds, maybe try to get some LED lights, use Photo Fuze, and work on those titles and descriptions on some of your items. With those tweaks, I think your closet could really take off. It's doing well now, so is your eBay store, but with those tweaks, it'll really take off. So that's it. Comment below if you got any suggestions for Susie. If you'd like me to take a look at your closet or eBay store, also comment below, and I'll be glad to take a look at it. And let's come back and take a look at Susie's closet here. Hopefully she makes some of these changes and we see those sales just take off. All right, thanks guys for watching, and until next time, happy treasure hunting.